Yo.
Yeah, we should be live.
Yo. Did you do it?
No.
Am I alive?
Oh.
Perfect.
There you go.
It's my goal.
Me too. But not alive.
I've already got the complexion of an undead creature. Just have to get
Did I ever tell you what my fucking bitch ass 6th grade social studies or whatever they wanted to call it back then teacher said to me one day when I was feeling sick?
Oh.
I was
6th grade?
Yeah, like I had just moved to Holly. This was my first year in Holly.
Okay.
And I'm still pissed off about this, okay? So, you know how white I used to be when I was a little kid? Like, fucking sickly.
Yeah, we all look fucking
sickly. We've all got diseases. But...
Did we ever go back? Oh, we can't. That's the third one. Technically, we could go back now.
So... I'm just pale white, and I'm not feeling good, so I really look like shit.
Yeah, now you're like fucking.
And
you got like you're like gray white instead of just the slightly colored white.
6th grade, I would have been like 11, I think. So I was one of the youngest in my class. Social studies is period 2, and I go up to the teacher. I won't say her name on screen. That I'm like, hey miss, insert name here. I don't feel very good. Can I go to the office and call my dad? Oh yeah, Nick. You look way more pale than usual today. And I had to stop because even like back then I was like, that's kind of a fucked up thing to say to a kid.
Yeah.
But I felt like shit, so I was like, yeah, okay, can I go to the office? Yeah, go. And I was so pissed off.
Yeah, that's
like, who says that to a kid?
Like
a 11-year-old.
Like I understand where she was coming from, saying that you look paler than normal, but also like thanks, I guess.
Look, middle schoolers have piss poor self-esteem. That comment was very
I know.
unneeded.
I think the worst ones I heard all the fucking time, and I still hate it to this day, is you should eat a burger. I'm like, oh, thanks. It's not like I spent, 3 years gorging myself over the summers so I could try to gain weight, because donating blood in high school was, a popular thing. If you couldn't donate blood, you weren't, popular. Not that I really wanted to be, but, I did want to experience, donating blood, because they gave you, a little award.
You're a fucking hero if you donate blood.
Yeah.
Or plasma. Write that down.
And then, I never, throughout my entire high school life, I was never the proper weight. You had to be 120, or for my height, I had to be 120 to start giving blood. It wasn't until I think maybe a year after I graduated, I started hitting that mark. So I was never actually able to. I had to lie to try and do it. And you want to know what happened?
Yeah.
Since I lied and I told them that, I told them that I wasn't quite sure what my weight was, but I think it's somewhere around 120. They decided that to be safe, that they were going to make it so that I gave them the minimum amount of blood as possible. So one of those quarter size.
Yeah, a little vial.
Yeah, it wasn't even a vial. It was a half the size of a normal amount that they would take if you're donating blood. I filled maybe a fourth of that bag, passed out, and before I passed out, I let them know. I was like, hey, I'm not feeling the greatest. I'm starting to feel really dizzy.
Feeling a little woozy.
And the nurse that was watching over us, she's like, yep, I'll be right over there. And before she could even turn around to look at me, I was already out. And I had so many of the teenagers that were around me just oh my god, Mariah, are you okay? I'm like, uh-huh.
You guys killed her! You killed our classmate!
I even remember her name, but she's dead. But the funniest thing is that I ended up spending the entire day there. Like, I donated blood. I donated blood before lunch. I had to have another student or another, I think one of the nurses had to go get me lunch. I ate lunch in the area where they were giving blood. And I think after another couple of hours, they asked me if I was okay. I was like, no. And to be honest, I'm gonna tell you straight up, I think half the reason why I'm doing horrible is because I have not left this room where we are continuing to give blood. So the blood, just watching everybody else give blood is just making me feel more woozy. So I think I should just go to the nurse's office and, like, not be here. They're like, you know what? I'm surprised we didn't think of that before. Great idea. I'm like, yeah, since I've been here hours and I still haven't felt better. So I ended up going to the nurses and I ended up passing out in the nurses because I'd been so woozy all day. And I think the nurse woke me up like an hour or a half hour before, like, the school day ended. And she's like, hey, I just wanted to check on you and see how you're doing. I was like, you know, after the nap, I think I feel better. She's like, okay, did you want to go to your last class or do you want to stay here? I'm like, I'm going to stay right here. I don't see a point in going to any of my classes since I didn't even go to one today. Because I donated blood first thing this morning. She's like, yeah, this is probably a good idea. I think it's a good idea. And I think I went on the bus later because I rode the bus with you guys. And I think Kyrie had heard the story. She's like, Mariah, you're alive. I was like, yeah, I am. She's like, how much blood did they take? I was like, I don't even think I filled half of the bag. I think it was like a quarter. And that was it. And she's like, Jesus Christ, Mariah, you wimp. I was like, what can I say? Just that lucky, I guess.
Fuck, if anyone, like, would ever say, would you eat a burger to beat out? Like,
I forgot
really
that was the point
skinny.
of the story.
Yeah. No, I did too for a second. I was like, what are we talking? Oh yeah. I just make it feel like shit. I'm like, actually, I'm a vegan. I can't eat that. Just really fucking troll on. God, you're a kid.
I think, God, there was something that I had learned. Oh! The people from my the people that I used to work for at the hotel, he made comments about my weight all the time too, because I didn't fit the uniform.
We've already named, like, all these people.
Yeah,
in the last stream.
It could be time, but
full list of names, join my Discord server, I'll provide them when requested.
Where, oh. But he used to make comments about my weight all the time. About how I should alter the overly sized uniform so it actually would fit me, since I'm too small for it to fit.
Or you know what? They could provide you a uniform that actually does fit, because they fucked both you and I over in that regard.
Oh, did they?
Like, yeah, I've still got mine somewhere, I think.
Well,
but,
I'm sure you still have the key, too.
Oh yeah, that's on my lanyard. You're not getting that fucking thing back until I get my check. I refuse to initiate contact, so they can cut that lock off. Anyway.
They have a spare. They can't use the lock anymore.
Good.
But,
Fuck them.
I remember when I was working there and he used to comment on my weight all the time. I had heard somewhere of a really good comeback when someone keeps commenting on your weight. I don't know if I ever got the chance to use it because I think by the time I found it, I stopped getting those comments, or I stopped talking to him that much about it. Which kind of made me mad, but I wish I could remember. Because there's something about the fact that, where you would just tell them that, you have a medical disability, where you can't gain any weight because it doesn't process through your
metabolism.
Well, my metabolism is really high, so it can't get any higher. So
okay. Frame a reference for you guys. Think of Shaggy on Scooby-Doo and how much that motherfucker eats. That's how we both are.
Yeah. Like, granted, as of lately, my eating habits haven't been great just because I've been getting depressed and shit. But I mean, that's pretty typical nowadays.
I just get stoned. And I get the munchies like a motherfucker. And that's how I make sure I eat. Like on a day-to-day basis, like what you just said, I just don't eat. Because like either I'll straight up forget to. That doesn't happen too often. Like I'll actively choose not to, but there are other times. There are other times when I, like, for some reason or another, I'll be like, yeah, I'm not gonna eat. And then, also with insomnia, bitch trying to get to sleep. So, usually at night, hour or two before I'm planning on plonking out, I will have some herbal medicine, and then all of a sudden I've got an appetite, and holy shit. It's like I'm making up for a week's worth at a time.
Oh, same.
Except metabolism is really good, like you were saying. So I've been sitting at like 120 for a few years. Prior to that, I was only 150. Hannah would get so pissed off when I'd tell her, motherfucker! Nick, I weigh more than you! God damn it! How? How do you... This isn't fair! And I thought it was the funniest fucking thing.
What's funny is that I probably weigh more than you do, but one thing is
that a skinny joke?
No, I probably have boobs, and that's probably one thing that's the biggest difference. You gotta grow yourself some boobs if you want to gain some weight.
Oh, it's prosthetic. Full of medicine. But anyway, kid, moral of the story. If anyone ever makes any joke about your weight, whichever way,
yeah, because
doesn't matter.
It's not okay either way.
You make them feel like shit. You have both of our full permission, which shouldn't really mean much, but you've got it anyway. And you just make them feel like shit. You give them such bad depression.
You make them feel horrible
that,
for their life decisions.
That they've got just these horrible, awful thoughts running through their head. Only then, like, not bad enough for them to act on it, but only then will you guys be equal. I'm all about that eye for an eye mentality. Fuck those people.
Like, shit, all my thoughts are gone. My brain shut off again.
Yeah. We were shit-talking people that wait for people. And telling the audience that it is okay to straight up give them depression. Like, fuck it, make them severely
we were also
depressed.
talking about our eating habits. Like, I've also noticed that my eating habits are always, like, snackish. I'm never actually hungry for a meal.
Again,
never.
Like, helps with that. That's just the thing. I can help you out.
And, like, I used to be able to eat, like, full meals.
No.
But then...
Well, even back when you and I were in high school, I don't think either of us... Like, very rarely would we complete full meals. Like,
yeah.
We'd dish ourselves up smaller portions, usually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like, even when I was a kid, like, my dad used to tell me all the time that I eat like a bird. I'm very peckish.
I don't know. I think one of my issues is I'm kind of a picky eater anyway. Like, it's fucking preposterous. Even if I'm stoned, I'll be a picky eater. I think this, side note, is one of the... I don't want to say it's the first time that I've admitted my experience with herbal medicine.
I mean, if it worked back in the day, I mean, it doesn't mean that it stopped.
But I mean, like, just on this panel, I don't think
Oh.
I've brought it up a whole lot. I've certainly talked about it more on this episode already in the, 15 minutes we've done than I ever have in, like, the past year and a half.
Let's start with something easy.
Shut up, fucker. But
forgot the tutorial.
Like, even when I'm
Okay,
like that,
now try doing a roll. You can roll
I'll
in
still
midair
be
by
really
holding down
picky
the
and
action.
can't really finish full meals. Like, okay, you know what Paradiso is down here, right?
I think so, yeah.
Mexican American food.
Yeah.
So I fucking love their enchilada. Holy shit!
Hey, nice roll.
And
Now let's see you
I only ordered 2 of them
flips are exactly
yesterday,
like
and
rolls.
granted, this
You
is like
push
well
forward or
before
back on the left stick instead.
I had decided to smoke. I was like, oh, maybe I'll have this later. And I ordered those and rice and black beans. Even when I was stoned, I couldn't finish the whole fucking thing. I had like half of it. Like, oh, that was really filling. I'm full. It was ridiculous.
Whoa, you must be a nap.
Fucking hate tutorials. Or like, when I was in 12th grade,
You nailed it.
pretty much living on my own. You saw my eating habits. You'd come up to party with all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Like,
party
you,
pizzas.
you lived like a bat?
Yeah, it was fucking cool, huh?
Yeah. Bit sad, but...
Yeah, but I liked it
Oh,
being
shit.
like 16, 17 years old. And I was like, fuck yeah, take.
Now that was a 900.
Oh my god, that
I
is
have to admit.
the best fucking thing ever. But, like, I'd have frozen pizzas all the time, and like, that was a meal. Like, oh yeah, 2 or 3 slices. That's a meal.
I mean, fuck. As of... I think...
Wow, you learned
Pretty
really
smooth.
fast.
Yeah, I forgot which button you have to press.
Yeah, I always had to like press a shit button all
I'm just
at
like,
once.
shit, shit,
Yeah.
shit, shit!
Like, what was it again?
No. I'll use it
Yeah.
something.
I think
What
you're
other
ready to
bullshit
try.
do you have?
All right. Whoever.
I mean, to be fair, that's still kind of like how I live.
No. When Haley was here... Oh, fuck. Jesus.
Alright, Spyro's daddy snapped his neck. Alright, when Haley was here.
Oh, when Haley was here, she was commenting about, I think, how, like, since you basically live alone again, because Devin has his own shit,
Yeah.
that most of the stuff that's around here is basically what you take care of.
Yeah.
And it looks like a bachelor pad, is what she was saying.
Yeah. Pretty proud of some of it. I could decorate some stuff a bit more. I've got a ton of posters that I've thought about like putting up on blank spaces in the living room, but at the same time,
Oh,
I aspire to make my bachelor pad on the same level as Bobby.
his was pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, like, holy shit.
I don't know why I'm having such issues. You know what?
Give up, just start again.
Yeah.
Well,
The fact that I keep crashing.
All right.
But yeah, eventually I'll have that many music videos. I think I'm rivaling him for CDs and vinyls.
It's possible, being that
like just different formats. I don't think he's got any vinyl. I know he's getting rid of his cassettes a while ago.
oh
Or at
he
least
was.
Not all of them, but I think he gave some to Dylan, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, CDs, I think I'm rivaling him now. Game is rigged! There you go. I hate trying to get out of the fucking
Oh,
fight, yeah. Pisses me the fuck off. I remember there was this one day, shortly after you and I had graduated, and I don't know what everyone was up to on the road that day. I don't know if like everyone was just busy and that's why I was hanging out by myself, or like if I... What the hell just happened?
I have no idea.
Or like if I just felt like going solo that day, but This would have been after my 18th birthday. I got a shit cut of, we'll use that 70s show reference here, film for my birthday. Like a big fucking gallon bag. And one of my younger sisters had SpongeBob Season 1 on DVD. So I'd gotten it for her for Christmas one year.
How far am I supposed to go?
And what?
Points wise?
Oh,
it's how much
yeah.
points and you have to beat him points.
But I woke up one morning. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go get the old 2-liter empty soda bottle that we converted.
Yep.
And I won't say what it is on here, but you know. It's good bubbler.
I don't know why I watched her make it.
Yeah. Yeah, because I can't say his nickname on here. We'll get in trouble, because even though he's fine with it, I can see it being a point of contention. Matt, Dylan, and I we could not fucking put it together. We had the tools and everything, but we were just fucking struggling. But anyway, that morning...
I hate that they put shit up here.
Yeah, very...
Like, how the fuck am I supposed to get it?
They
can't crash up here.
I woke up, packed that, went to the living room. I watched, like, all of Season 1 of SpongeBob that day. And, again, it was, like, party pizzas every now and then. That was about it. Maybe a Hot Pocket here and there. But, other than that, that was about all I was eating.
How am I supposed to do this?
Maybe go off that ramp and try the turn around.
This one?
Nope. Kind of. That big ramp, but like try to fuck with your speed just enough to... I think we struggled with this last time too.
No, I think I got it, like I nicked it. Some fucking how.
Oh! Yeah, get some speed, loop over. But you gotta like go off the ramp, get some fucking air. That might do it, like... And... There we go.
There's...
Yeah.
Oh, there's a...
Got a hanger. Not Bernie brain scrambling. But yeah.
Do I even get it?
Well, well, now that I'm here. Ooh, running out of time. Takes away all the fucking gems you had. Now you have to get them all over again.
There it is.
Alright, use that bitch ass spark.
Crash.
Come on, boy.
Oh, is it
Come on. Oh, thank God. That's it. There is no God. There's only this goddamn cursed skateboard. Fucking A. It's been a wild 25 minutes,
Yeah.
roughly.
Or are you talking about, herbs?
Yeah. Not as shocking as, we started the last stream, but...
Oh yeah, about our family?
Yeah. That was, a bit fucky. This is... I don't want to say it, well, like, it is, but that's bad. If this is a more wholesome conversation...
Let's talk about family.
Yeah. That's saying something. But... I don't know. I get a kick out of our conversation. Quite a bit. He started for so much. I'm deciding he is my least favorite out of all
All of
his
them?
little helper buddies. I don't like his controls. His personality sucks like a lot.
Dinosaur.
Dinosaurs. That fucking idiot just landed in front of you.
Probably because he fired
Dummy.
off too much. Alright, so.
Help him find his dog.
The dog threw down the hole.
Yeah.
I was playing catch with
You know, you're a little too chill
I was
after
playing,
having thrown your dog down a hole.
I was playing Silence of the Lambs with my dog. And as soon as I started saying, it puts the lotion in the basket, it just ran off. I don't know why.
Never
Fucking A. So, we've been talking. We forgot to bring this up
Oh
the
yeah!
last stream, actually.
Give me the ball.
Yeah.
Go
Spyro wants
home,
his
ball!
Yeah. You're too good for your home! Answer me! Anyway, we were talking. And I'll probably wait until I get a better mic, but we're thinking of starting a podcast. Oh shit! I guess I wasn't looking at chat. My bad. My bad. Yeah. It puts the lotion in the basket. Welcome to the show.
Where are my supplies?
But we're thinking of doing a podcast every now and then. Like, I don't know how fucking frequent it would be. Whenever we've got time to record an episode and have shit to talk about. But the basis would be, just like similar to when we stream, but like more focused.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Depending on how,
I would actually write shit down like in a notebook and check shit off as we go through it.
Okay,
Like,
yeah.
just-
Well, the only problem is that we would get distracted really quickly. We
Yeah.
would forget where we're at.
But we couldn't finish an episode until like all the check boxes had been ticked. Just shit from like our childhood shit, like games we played, shit that we watched, and this idea sprang from I watched a really fucking weird movie a couple weeks ago called Nothing But Trouble from the early 90s. I liked it. It's got a horrible fucking score on Rotten Tomatoes, but the hell do they know? But yeah, exactly.
What?
Goddamn dog.
What?
You son of a fuck.
What? The hell?
The game just hates us today.
Bruh,
The basis of it.
the
or
button is here.
After I had watched that movie, I think you did it close. I had to check to make sure I was sober. I was like,
No, because he's not even...
yeah, you threw it too close. Like, you gotta throw it away and get it. I think you broke it.
I think I broke him. Did I break the poor dog?
I knew it! You're not a real dog at all! So yeah, I had to check to make sure I was sober, because I was like, what the fuck did I just
shit.
watch?
I think I got him stuck on the lid.
Just dumb. What are you waiting for, huh? What are you waiting for? What am I waiting for? What am I waiting for? Fuck you! Yeah, just jump off the ledge. So, that was the whole basis of it. Just, like, it'd be a, what the fuck did I just watch, or what the fuck did I just play type of thing. Like, I think Skull Monkeys would be a good one for
Yeah,
what the fuck did I just play.
We should actually play Skull Monkeys again. Because...
Do it extreme. So we gotta get that, Alien Isolation, and Dex 30 back to rotation. Spyro won't take us long at all.
No.
We're already damn near halfway through this game. It's been, what, like, a day? What's... Rubber?
Well...
What the hell is that? You see, when a man loves a woman... Well, they don't have to love each other.
No, love is...
Yeah. Look. Well, fuck, I can't make that joke on stream. That might actually ruffle some feathers if I ever get to affiliate. I was gonna make a joke about escorts, but anyway. Don't you have to stand on the...
I don't have to stand on the button. Okay. I just have to be on the button before he runs.
Gotcha. Now I know what Blubber is from the 90s with Robin Williams.
Yeah.
I fucking hate that movie. Well, I can't even say I hate it. It's a strange movie. Robin Williams is in it. I can't hate it.
There.
Alright, you stupid fucking butt. Oh, I think you were telling me about that movie. I think I remember because I was intrigued. Okay, yeah. We gotta do that one.
It's a movie?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a game. Is it a game?
No, Rubber's a movie.
I think I had heard about the game where you get to play as this tire that's like killing people. But maybe it wasn't a movie. I think I heard about that too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had discussed this. I want to say it.
But I think I know what it is because I had heard about it as well.
Yeah.
Just that's right. Now I get to.
Yeah, now you get to be that dumbass bird.
Now I get to roam this area as the bird, so I can actually reach areas.
See, those are the best kinds of movies, though. Like, there's this horrible movie that I own because it is something else called The Room with Tommy Wiseau. He wrote it and directed it and starred in it and produced it. It's fucking weird, and it was supposed to be even weirder, but they ran out of money. Actually, I got my brother, and this was an accident, mind you. I got him to leave my apartment once after a concert because I was like, okay, you guys, I'm gonna show you the dumbest fucking movie ever. And like 5 or 10 minutes into it, my brother Dawson's like, I can't do this. I'm going home. And we all thought he was just fucking with us. Like, yeah, okay, whatever. And like, where'd you go? And like, I went home. And like, oh, what's Snowpiercer about?
I think the only thing I like about the bird is that his arrow or his things are. You don't have to aim. They're what?
Baby skull seeking missiles. Brought to you in part by a skit from WKUK.
Stop asking for that.
Quit fucking around, bird. I do like that you can take out all those motherfuckers of this bird, though.
Yeah.
Flying assholes.
So much easier to kill him as the bird than
Right,
the dragon. Even though it's fucking weird that a dragon can't take out weirder dragon-looking creatures.
Yeah.
I also find it weird that you can't. Spyro can glide, but he can't actually, do the things that dragons are supposed to be able to do.
I want to know, like, what's wrong with these flying eyes? Look at them. They're really fucked up. They're lifeless. I think that's my issue with them.
These things?
Yeah, look at them.
Maybe they're under mind control?
They've been lobotomized.
Their balls are taken. They're ballless. No ball!
So they're probably sodomized too then. Lobotomized, sodomized. On today's episode of How Can We Lose, anyone that may have been even remotely interested. Oh, fucking A.
How can I quickly make people be like, nope!
Yeah. Like, maybe this channel isn't for me. Okay. This sounds like a movie I'm just gonna pirate. I will watch it, but I'm definitely pirating this. And then I will buy it if I'm like, well, I'm watching this again.
I know that they have those bombs.
Bombs?
The ones that
Want it? Yeah, the nuke.
Yeah, they have to be around here somewhere.
Yeah, they're somewhere or another. Yeah, I'll check that out. Anything that's fucked up like that is right up my alley, though. The dark and twisted. By my 8th grade English teacher told me.
You're okay.
No, that was the 11th grade one. No, the 8th grade one was like, Nick, you should join our speech team and read some Edgar Allan Poe. But I had crippling social anxiety back then. It was god-awful. Like, holy shit. It was bad. So, no, I don't think I'm going to do that. But yeah, the 11th grade one was the one that had to check to make sure I was good for some of my assignments. Like, yeah,
That sent you to the counselor's office?
No. That was 12th grade. Our fucking art teacher got me sent there.
I did not like her. Apparently she did not like her either, so.
She hated almost everyone.
Oh, really?
I think so. I was under that impression. Her and I think we were just more indifferent to each other. We tolerated each other.
Because from the way I saw it, or I was told, she didn't really dislike her. Like, she had her favorites,
Oh, yeah.
but she didn't really dislike anybody. But apparently she disliked me. She had some words.
I don't know. I think I made her and a lot of the teachers at that school just uncomfortable in general.
Well, I mean, the trench coat.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was a leather one, too.
Yeah.
They're probably, oh,
it was
God.
a long leather
Right,
one.
God, please don't let this kid be named Dylan or Eric, for the love of God!
Yeah, and then the one Dylan that we did have was my brother.
Yeah.
And he was just like, fuck, trench coat too. And they're like, no!
Yeah. It's not 1999! It's not 1999! Oh, fucking A. I think it's funny as shit that, he and I never got in trouble. I think that the school was probably intimidated and didn't want to risk provoking me.
Well, I mean,
They're like, oh,
they don't.
fuck.
You only joined, I think, a couple years before. You only joined their school, like, I think, a couple years before you graduated. And the only reason you joined was because you were related to us.
Well,
And they didn't really care for us anyway, because we were Brunies, and Brunies have a history of aggression, is what my grandpa says, or from yeah, we have a history of aggression. When in reality, the only time we were aggressive was towards teachers who were shit at their jobs, and even then, like, not even a lot of us were that aggressive. There you are.
See, aside from that, like, on my mom's side, there's also history at that school of, being less than stellar student.
Yeah, so that's probably why they're like, you know what?
Well, that's what I've said to my mom before, because I'm like, well, fuck, compared to the past generation, like, I was probably a fucking golden child, like, well, shit. He's not showing up to school drunk or high, like, not causing any issues, not smoking at all, like, he's fine.
Yeah, what I thought was funny was that we had a history of aggression, the Brunies. The worst one that we had was our cousin.
Yeah.
He was the only one that was really, really bad, but he actually had anger issues and a couple other things, so
He mellowed out by the time he graduated.
I didn't get to see him around those times, so I wasn't around for that bit, but I do know that he was the worst of it. But,
yeah, 'cause it's the one I'm thinking of, right?
Wait. Can I use this?
Yeah, 'cause it's the cousin I'm thinking of, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, no, 'cause
He's the one that has the same
Yeah.
last name.
no, I partied with him all the time.
Yeah, no, he was really cool and chill. You just could not piss him off. Oh,
Yeah.
I don't want.
But no, I think it was funny as hell that one of Dylan's friends at the time, like, not one of his friends anymore, as far as I know, he tried wearing a trench coat as well. This wasn't even fucking leather, like, it was just like
Long.
that, like,
It was just a long jacket.
long tan. It was like the most innocent looking trench coat you could find. He got in trouble for it. He was told to take it off, and like we just kept wearing ours throughout the day. Yeah, he got in trouble.
He got told to take it off?
Yeah, he got in trouble for it. He was fucking pissed because we had to keep wearing ours. And I thought it was the funniest fucking thing. Like, okay, if anyone was gonna pull a tragic thing like that,
It's
it would
usually
be...
the white guy.
Well, I mean, I was white too, but I was thinking like, it would be that kid. Like, why are you pissing him off out of anyone? I was like, sure, I'm quiet, but like but I'm not gonna fucking do that shit.
That stupid bone thing pulled me too soon, so I didn't get to grab the gem. So now I gotta go back as Sergeant Bird.
But going back to art class real quick, I think the teacher was more often than not just happy if I wasn't disrupting the class like most of the guys that wound up in her classes.
You know what? To be honest, that...
Oh, friend is Mariah. It's Mariah.
Hmm?
It was Clone and Friend. Yeah, it's Mariah.
Miss...
We just don't use actual names on the thing unless like it's us.
Yeah.
Or, like,
I've already said my
Yeah.
name by accident all
Yeah.
the fucking time, so...
yeah. No. Thank you for tuning in. It was good to hear from you. But like right when I had transferred there, I had taken drawing, and Matt and Jake were both in that class,
Okay.
and Jake was fun as shit to be in classes with. He didn't give a fuck.
You know, I think... I don't think I've heard any of the stories of what he was like, but...
Oh god, he was great. He was just entertaining to hang out with in general. But I knew him from some of Dylan's birthday parties when he was younger. So like,
Yep.
oh, I know you. And then I became good friends with Matt as well. And I was still really quiet in 11th, 12th grade. Like, I didn't start talking a lot until a couple years ago. And I don't even think this is talking a lot. Like, the only reason I'm this talkative now is because I can't actually see any of you right now, and I'm comfortable around Mariah, so...
Yeah. I loosened his jaw a bit.
Never ever say that again! Don't you ever... Hey, it's my turn, asshole. This ain't no Alabama.
I mean, I used to teach you about your... what is it?
Yeah, the
Your
lips. But anyway... I was saying... Oh yeah, so Matt and I became really fucking close.
Mm-hmm.
And then the three of us, like, I was quiet back then. They were always fucking shit up in that class. And I'm sure teacher, that's what I'm just gonna call her for now because it's close enough,
Mm-hmm.
fucking hated those two. Like, oh my god. And then I'm just the quiet kid trying to mind my own business.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think her and I would have had as many issues as we did if I would have actually fucking applied myself and did my fucking homework instead of trying to say, no, this time stuck fast. Why the hell would I do that? That was like our big point of contention. And
Spyro,
this
Rhinox
fucking
have been
thing.
harassing us.
But
To be honest, I always thought art class was a stupid thing to get graded on anyway. Art is objective.
yeah, exactly. But semester 2 rolls around, Matt and I didn't know that each other were going to be in this class. We were both fucked over and taking it against our will. Book arts, which is the dumbest fucking class ever. I could go on a whole goddamn rant about that. And he was there before me, and like I was almost late to class because I really didn't want to go. He's like,
Fire that. You get a skill point. Get off.
he's like, oh shit, you're in this class too? Like, oh, thank God, someone I know. And we're the only 2 guys in that class. We did not give a fuck. We did not want to be there at all. And for the most part, we were relatively well behaved. Like, just doing our own shit. Teacher came back from this trip to like New York City or some shit.
Oh, I had heard about that, yeah.
And brought back Matilda the musical on CD. Didn't even know that was a fucking musical. Had no interest in listening to it. Everyone in that class, other than Matt and I, are like, oh yeah, let's listen to that, let's listen to that. We absolutely did not want to listen to that. And we were trying to do our work, god damn it. We were actually trying that day. Because of that fucking musical. Like, have you guys seen Beavis and Butthead? You know that episode, No Laughing? Where, like, they are not
They were not allowed to laugh.
It was like that. We were trying so hard not to laugh. And we bust out laughing. It was... We were in hysterics. We had to leave the fucking room separately. But I was the first to leave the room. I was like, hey, Miss Teacher, can I go to the bathroom or something? I need to get out of here for a bit. Yeah, Nick, go. Thank you. Thank you so much. And Matt could hear me laughing down the hall, I guess. Because, like, it was the funniest fucking shit to me. I was like, none of this happened in the goddamn book or the movie? What is going on here? And I get back, and I took my time, and it was his turn. He's like, I've got to go down, too. And I can hear him laughing. But other than that, I think that was, like, the extent of it for, like, as allegedly bad as either of us were in that specific class. Other than that, I was usually probably just more dismissive of the class. Well, 11th grade culture. I've got stories that I don't really want to tell on screen for that, but other reasons why I would have not been doing my shit at all. Just because I don't want to refer to more people than I have to. It's already going to be confusing enough for the audience not knowing who the fuck we're talking about.
No, I get it, yeah.
Other than those 2 classes, though, I like to think I was relatively well behaved. But yeah.
Yeah, the only thing I think I did that, granted, I don't know. This is me,
Speculating.
making an assumption that this is where she got her opinion from of me, but
Right.
wow, from somewhere. But, ooh, excuse me.
Someplace further my hand stuff.
Go. Ooh, okay.
After this conversation, I've got a fucking rant to go on.
My cousin, or I should say our cousin, wanted me to go on this trip with her because she didn't want to go by herself. And the only reason the only way you could go on this trip is if you submit an
Art piece, right?
Yep, an art piece. So, being that I had talked to the teacher beforehand, before I made the art piece, I had told her that I would like to go, or I don't even think I told her that. I told her that our cousin wanted us to go, or wanted me to go.
For the art show?
Mm-hmm. And she's like, well, if you want to go, you have to submit an art piece. And I was like, okay. And she's like, well, and I was like, well, how long do I have? And she's like, a couple of days. I'm like, shit, all right. Well, I have some that are nearly done, but there's no way I'm going to be able to finish them before the subject because I'm actually trying on these ones. So I'm just gonna fucking throw one together and say I tried. And I will be the first one to say that I hated it. It was the absolute worst thing. It was a 2-year-old could have done better. But it was something I threw together in 2 days. And I've only taken a couple art classes, so like I should say that. I've only taken the minimum amount of art classes simply because I didn't like the teacher. I didn't like the way she taught. And I kept always getting compared to our cousin because she was really good at art classes, and I didn't like that either. So, and it wasn't even like the teachers felt that I kept getting compared to her. It was like the family.
Very critical family.
Oh, we 100% do. They pick favorites like none other.
Yeah.
But,
Granted, I don't think it'd be a good favorite.
Oh, I didn't really want to be a favorite.
Proceed.
But, so it wasn't a great drawing, and I basically looked at someone else's. I took a drawing that I saw, a digital drawing from the internet, and I kind of altered it a bit, but I used it as mostly as a reference, and I probably copied a little too much, but I wasn't going to try very hard. The only reason I was doing this was for our cousin, so I submitted it to her, and I think our cousin...
We've said her name on the show before, I'm sure.
Our cousin, she... I think a few days, if not a week after the trip, she ended up telling me that the art teacher doesn't like me very much. I was like, oh, I don't know why she wouldn't. I haven't had very many classes with her to begin with. So, like, it's not like she has a lot to base off of an opinion of me. Especially since I'm a quiet-ass kid. And I have proof that I'm a quiet-ass kid because, graduation,
yeah.
I wasn't even on the fucking pamphlet.
Hell, I made it on there even.
Yeah. I've been there since fucking 3rd grade. I have been going to the same school since 3rd grade. And they forgot to put me on the graduation pamphlet.
Like fucking bust her off of Arrested Development. Neither bird.
Yeah, my parents were, even your dad was, they were all so pissed that they had to mail us, like, new copies with my name on it.
Yeah. That was fucked.
Yeah, no, I was so invisible that no teachers knew I existed. And this art teacher, who's only had the minimum amount of art or classes with me, has an opinion of me that's, from what I remember, it was I'm uncreative, or I have no sense of creativity.
Which, how the hell would she get that just from one assignment?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially since she already knew that the whole reason I was going was because of our cousin.
Yeah.
That was the only reason I was going.
Please hop aboard.
But, and there was a couple other ones, I just don't remember. I just remember that no sense of creativity. I was like, bruh, like, I'm not the most creative. I will say, I'm not the most creative. But I
think you're pretty fucking creative.
I have a little bit of a sense of creativity. It's not, like, fucking phenomenal, but it's not non-existent.
Right, like, who the hell is gonna be creative if they don't have to?
Yeah, most of the time, my creativity is kind of, unintentional. It's usually, like, spur of the fucking moment where I'm like, because if it's called upon...
It's like Dungeon Master creativity, really.
Yeah, it's like, it has to be, if someone's looking for it and they're trying to dig it out of me, it's gone. The harder you dig for it, the more it buries itself. Or it really has to just, I just have to find it at the most inconvenient times. It's kind of like when you get in a fight with somebody and you only think of a comeback later.
I hate that.
Yeah. Granted, since I've already had like so many of those instances happened,
You've just got a whole fucking slew.
I've got a slew that's in there somewhere. Like, I don't know if you do this, but there's plenty of times where I will imagine like fights or like an argument I have with somebody.
I just start them intentionally
Yep.
at this point. I'll be like, fuck you. Do things to get someone riled up.
Mine are unintentional, so that way I can think of comebacks for potential things that they could say to me. Granted, it's all imaginary, it usually never happens.
It's all make-believe, just like that Weezer album.
What was your rant about?
About a cartoon I watched as a kid that I was high as fuck last night. I learned it was on time. I read a story about the art teacher that Matt and I never fucking owned up to. So we fucking loved the art show. Like, hey, I like having my shit in the art show. Like, I didn't think I was very good, but I like having it in there.
Yeah, but you actually took art classes. All the art classes I wanted to take were pottery. And our counselor that put that shit together,
yeah.
she wouldn't let me take it because I had to take other art classes to take that
Yeah.
class. And I was like, I don't want to take any of these art classes. These ones sound like bullshit because it was like intro to art.
Yeah, you have to do that or drawing to take a lot of them.
Mm-hmm. And I probably would have taken drawing, except for the fact that I don't really...
I like that
I
Manson
do-
picture I drew.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that quite a bit.
Like, I like drawing, it's just that... we have a lot of family that do art and shit. So I just don't like being compared to them all the time. Oh my goodness.
You missed one gem? That's it? Yeah.
That's oh no, we're...
You can go back and get it. It will not count towards your level.
I thought I found it though. Because that's that green one I went back for.
Better go back. Just double check. So we're setting up for the art show. And I don't remember...
Wait, is this... Did you travel to go to the art show, or was it in
No,
the,
it
like,
was
the
in the
school?
gym.
Okay,
the gym.
yeah.
We would fuck around a lot because it was Matt and I, like, we would fuck around all the time.
Not to mention, it probably wouldn't take you that long anyway.
No, and I think it was senior year. I think we had just done those Disney paintings or something. And one of us broke something. Like, not a sculpture or anything, but, like, something that held shit on one of those.
Okay, so
like,
it wasn't
pinwheels.
anybody's project. It
No,
was...
we didn't break any projects. We were very careful with those, very respectful. But we were like, oh shit, dude. Go hang out on the stage. We're doing something else. Come on, let's go. Come on, buddy. Get out of here. And I don't think we were ever, like, questioned about it, but I think the teacher's like, who broke this? And we're like, yeah, we don't know. We've been over here. Oh, there it is.
Okay, perfect.
Then travel to another level now. So you know what Tales from the Crypt is, right?
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I would watch Tales from the Crypt Keeper, a cartoon of it.
Yep. They were like a childlike version.
Yeah.
They had... It wasn't quite as dark as, like, the...
Yeah, it's just the cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
All 3 seasons are on Amazon Prime, and I was fucking toasted last night, okay? And I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna rewatch the episodes because I had a couple VHS tapes, so I watched like 3 episodes. And I was snapping Lynn during this, like, oh my god, fucking awful. And I'm just ripping it apart. And some of the animation is so bad, I would like take pictures of like very specific
Oh, that's for...
spots. Yeah, the Yeti. And
What world are we in? Oh, I bet... Is the
it's
only
a
one...
haiku one, I think.
Is the only one the haiku one, or in the
We got
the other one?
Fireworks Factory world. We've got the haiku one and the Speedway, I believe.
I'll do this.
Alright.
You did see
That's fair. But yeah, it was so bad. I was watching it. I was like, Man, I don't even like this, and I'm not sober at all. Like, this fucking sucks. I'll watch almost anything when I'm not sober. I was so pissed.
I think I remember watching it because my dad used to watch it when he had the kids.
Yeah.
The younger ones, anyway.
He's like, well, fuck, I can't watch the real thing.
Because I remember oof, excuse me. Erasing? No, I'm trying to do it. I remember watching, like, the actual show, and I absolutely love that they referenced him in Casper.
Yeah. Like, as a little kid, I never knew who the fuck that was.
I didn't get a home.
Yeah, 'cause he looks into the mirror and,
It's like, oh!
he's, I think he becomes Mel Gibson,
At one
Rodney
point.
Dangerfield, and Mr. Which, I don't know, I thought that was cool as hell, too.
Yeah.
But I knew who Rodney Dangerfield was. I shouldn't have known who the fuck that was, but I did. Ugh, he was good. I fucking love Casper, though. I like that movie a lot. I don't remember who I was talking to you about it.
Let's do this again.
But I don't know. I really like movies from my childhood.
I thought it was really cool that they made a reference towards the Crypt Keeper, and as a child, I knew who that was. I was like, that's fucking awesome. I'm so glad I know who that is. But the only reason I knew who he was because of my dad, because my dad likes...
Yeah, he likes all that shit. Fucking A. I remember watching, like, bits and pieces. I don't remember staying up for this whole fucking thing. It's a long goddamn series. But...
I'm surprised that they made as many as they did. Granted, like, they probably had a lot of funds from, like, when they were really popular during...
Yeah. A story that I have heard from a few different people, including your dad. I believe this was when you guys were in Lake Park still. I think he had just gotten a stand on VHS. And I was supposed to go to sleep or something, so he figured, oh, I'll watch that. That'll bore him and put him to sleep. I guess I stayed up for, like, that whole fucking time. And, like, that's a long fucking series.
Yeah.
Dick, how are you still awake? It's like 3 or 4 a.m. And I just think it's funny as shit, because it's like, well, you learned you can't watch cool shit in front of me, because I won't go to bed.
Like, he should already know that. Not, like, with you particularly, but, like, even I was the same. You can't watch something new if you're trying to put me to bed. If you watch something new, putting me to bed, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it the whole fucking night.
Of course. Yeah, huh?
It is. I'm not gonna lie, I might be struggling.
If you fail, I'll trade you and do this thing at the haiku level.
What, you don't like the haiku level?
No, I'm indifferent towards it. I had a rock star, so I think I'm good. I do like that Moneybag's so pissed off at the haiku level. He fucking hates haiku, allegedly.
Yeah, but then he ends up moving there.
It's like that discussion we were having earlier about certain prejudiced people watching wrestling and UFC and shit. He hates it so much because...
Oh, yeah!
That makes sense. You gotta figure it out, you guys.
We know why he liked haiku.
He likes another thing that starts with H as well, I bet. Rule 34, anyone?
Rule of thumb.
Well, this is much more explicit.
I mean, he can do something with that thumb.
Yeah, that might be incorporated to this Rule 34. Ah, fuck it, eh. We get cancelled so fucking quickly. Oh, god damn it. So, this has nothing to do with Spyro. No. Nothing to do with Spyro.
Oh, I was
But
so close.
I've been looking into mods for different games that I've got. I'm thinking, I get bored playing the same shit over and over. But today I was looking at like Resident Evil mods and Final Fantasy mods and shit, and how to spice the game up. I might start doing with those. You have a laptop still?
I do. It's not a technical gaming laptop, so I don't know how much space I have on there, but
You should go on to Can I Run It later on and see if it can handle the Final Fantasy IX port, and if it can, you can get that on it. And I'll show you this. Fuck, I'll pull it up right now. It allegedly like makes it a new game almost.
there, I did it. Jesus.
Oh, there's more. But wait! There's more.
I have heard about like I've been wanting to think about the Sims, but I have my console, so I couldn't do the mods.
I fucking hate playing it on my PlayStation 4. I've got it for my PlayStation 4. I don't like how it controls. I play, well, not so much, but Sims 3 on my computer, which, you know, because you're an asshole horse in that game.
Yeah.
And then I think Sims 4, like the base game, is free on,
Maybe.
I believe.
But I have a friend of mine who she has it on her PC, and she has a bunch of mods on there. There's some like where you can like be a murderer, and
Okay.
you can straight up murder other people, and there's like a bunch of other stuff too. It's not just.
It's all murder. We're all murderers here.
But I think she ended up sharing a video to me.
Duck kitty.
But and it looked like a lot of fun. I was like, you know what, that'd be so much fun. And then I remembered that I have mine on my console. So first of all, it doesn't even take the mod. Second of all, it's already glitchy enough as it is.
Tell you, the fucking PS4 version sucks ass.
It is like you go into build mode. Sometimes I have
Build
to.
mode pisses me the fuck off.
I have to go
Oh
into.
my god.
I have to go into build mode just to get it so it's like stop like the frame rate
Yeah.
or whatever it is. So it fixes it. So it like, you know, pauses them.
That Final Fantasy IX mod that I was thinking of called Alternate Fantasy. I don't have like, well, look up all the fucking details, but main thing I saw, you know Beatrix from 9, right? The female soldier that's not technically in your party. Her and Steiner get together.
Oh.
The blondie.
Wait.
Beatrix.
Oh, I thought they got together, didn't
Yeah.
they?
But in this mod, it makes her like an actual playable character instead of like just that 1 or 2 times in your party.
Oh, okay.
But I was really reading into this one earlier, so I was like, okay, this might actually make me like 9 quite a bit more. But I like 9
Is that why
enough.
you didn't like it? Because you didn't
No.
get to play Beatrix?
No, I haven't liked 9 a whole hell of a lot since I was a kid. Like, I like it fine enough now, but like, especially when I was younger, I did not like it at all. So, up the difficulty a bit. There's a boss rush mode. I don't know, it just sounds cool as hell. And there's so many mods for like any Final Fantasy game you can think of. Spell changes. You can speed up the fucking battles.
You can do that in the new version.
Yeah, the PlayStation one. But I think like this speeds them up without having to turn on like triple speed or anything.
Yeah, because when you speed them up, like
I do that.
Their moves, they only do the attack. That's it.
Yeah, I know. So I've got like every fucking Final Fantasy you get on the PS4, other than World of Final Fantasy. I think that looks pretty good. But whenever I'm playing the older ones, I've always got like the fucking sped up thing on for battles and shit. Because
the grinding gets so tedious.
I don't mind it. I just mute my TV and I listen to my own music or podcast or some shit while grinding. But Final Fantasy IX is like notorious for having a very slow battle system as is.
Because like, and it doesn't do like all of their it doesn't do, what is it, the Eidolons or
Eidolon?
Yeah, it doesn't do all of their like cutscenes all of the time, but it does do them sometimes, and it makes the battles so much longer.
Somewhere. In the land of copyright infringement.
How am I supposed to get in front of you if I don't see you?
Yeah. Forgot what else was something though.
You know, considering I only saw the one plane first right away. Like, you only see one plane when you're like starting the race. That means how many of these fuckers had like way head starts?
Yeah, no shit. What fucking cheaters. Trying to remember what the hell I was gonna say. It was something or another. Fuck. Let's just keep talking about mods.
It was, yeah, because it was. Ah.
You wasted the rocket. But I was looking into some mods for various Resident Evil games as well. And I think it was RE4, there's a mod where you can play as Samus from Metroid. Which I thought, it's so fucking dumb, but I thought it was so entertaining at the same time.
Don't mind them.
They're just so goddamn repetitive.
They are.
I hate repetitive. That's probably why I didn't like going to school. Same fucking shit every goddamn day.
You know, those jobs prepare you for the prestigious jobs of life.
Wait, the jobs prepare you for those?
Oh, the school. Yeah.
Yeah?
All words left.
I knew what you were trying to say. I found one of them. Shoot him! Act like you're named Dylan or Eric. Let's go. Come on.
I have a brother named Dylan. He taught me well.
I don't know if I sent you this video or not, but I found something a few weeks ago. And it was making fun of that whole Columbine incident. Which I'll acknowledge, yeah, it was a tragedy. I've joked about worse shit before. Trust me. Joking about that's nothing for me. And there was this video where one of the characters was supposed to be a knockoff, and the character's in a library talking about how he likes it so much that it's so quiet. And I don't remember if he's wearing a trench coat or not. And starts talking about how he doesn't like the cafeteria, and those are two areas that those two are in. He doesn't like that because it's so noisy. Like maybe one day it'll be quiet like the library, and it cuts him like playing Doom, which those two played a lot in the library on a custom level, which they made a lot of. That looks exactly like the library, and the monsters are human. And he's just mowing them down, and like in the background, you see a guy just scooting the fuck back, scooting away from them. That was one of the first things I watched, and I woke up one morning. I just started dying. I was like, "Oh god, that's fun." Like not that I think there is a hell, but if there was, that's where I'm going already anyway. I might as well laugh at it. Someone's gonna laugh at it anyway, right?
Not to mention,
our whole family's going to hell if there is one. It's gonna be fucking awful. You think I want to spend an eternity with those goddamn people? Fuck no. Most of them are fucking awful.
Oh, I know. Especially, like, the ones that think they're so righteous.
I've got one in particular that I don't like at all.
I've only really got... Oh.
Well, I mean...
like, mine's a good half of the family.
There are a couple of extended ones, I guess, that I don't like, but... No, like, I've got one that always comes to mind that I won't say I hate her, but it's not that kind of psychotic fucking hatred that I'm capable of achieving. I have achieved on multiple occasions with many people, but it's based on the hypocrisy that she's guilty of.
I think mine's mostly just... I don't really hate them, but I don't consider them family anymore.
Plus, I don't like being accused of being a bad influence when I am not attempting to be one. I gotta do Hunter's thing. You're like directly related. I
don't think I...
You don't like her either. I know that for a fact.
No, there isn't a lot of people
Both
that
your
do
siblings
like her.
fucking hate her too.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I think there was one point where my sister was getting close to her, or she was starting to become one of her favorites, but that was only because she was helping her, and then she found out one of my sister's secrets.
Yeah.
Secrets. Even though my sister has basically told the entire family how she felt about a particular thing.
Yep.
And then she stopped being a favorite.
Yeah.
But
I know. I was accused of being a bad influence with all my tarot cards and astrology shit. And I thought that was funny. I'm like, really? Out of all the things you can pick for why I'm a bad influence, that's what you want to focus on? That is the least of your worries. Jesus Christ, lady.
yeah, but she's
Fucking nuts.
Space cows are.
Space cows?
wait a second.
You backed out of it. Space cows are ferocious! Oh, goddamn. Sometimes I think we're pretty goddamn entertaining.
Oh, I know. It also depends on really if
Spyro, I'm gonna strap on
my brain is
Look out, cow!
Yeah?
there. Usually it's not. Ouch.
Ouch.
I hit it by knee.
I mean,
Ow! Oh, okay.
what the wrong?
Why?
Is that supposed to be a sheep or a farmer or what the hell is it?
I think it is. He said cow, right?
Well, yeah, the bad guys are cows. What the hell are those things?
Little farmer men?
Cows.
I don't think yeah, the little...
Set your phasers to stun.
Yeah, no.
Fun fact, I cannot stand Star Trek. Wherever doesn't hit.
My dad watched it. Bro.
I think Star Trek. Gotcha. Granted, I don't care for like a whole hell of a lot of Star Wars either. I like certain installments a lot, but I don't know. I'm picking stuff by Firefly. Firefly is where it's at.
Spyro,
Ooh.
I'm gonna strap on my. Look out, cows!
Hunter, did you just say you have a strap on?
I'm sure he straps on quite a bit.
Yeah, I've probably got it, honestly.
Maybe.
Is that some fanfic content? Fucking humble.
Oh my god, did you hear the news?
What?
So, you remember our friend, the little dinosaur, the purple dinosaur, right?
No?
Did you hear what, what's going on with him?
No, I don't know who the fuck you're talking about.
The fucking dinosaur, I love you.
Oh, Barney!
Uh-huh, did you hear what's going on with him?
No, actually, I didn't.
Apparently he's got a new occupation involving, the nightlife.
Oh! Is this the robot chicken skit? Where he's a hooker?
Nope. He's a
The hell
guru of some... It's like a...
Spyro, I'm gonna strap on
I
my.
think he's like a
Look out,
sexual
cows!
guru now?
No fucking way.
Uh-huh. That's what I heard.
Who
Granted,
the hell would go to him for that shit?
I don't know
Pretty sure he's never...
how true it is, but I heard about it and I was like, Jesus Christ. Imagine Barney, of all people, who I didn't actually, as a kid, I knew he made me feel uncomfortable, so I didn't actually like Barney that much. I like the Teletubbies more, or Blue's Clues.
Yeah? Yeah, I'm sure he wants to love us. It's not gonna fucking happen on my watch. Fucking it. Yeah, my dad won't really let me watch Teletubbies a whole lot as a kid. I watched a shit ton of Blue's Clues myself. My friend Tyler and I flooded my fucking bathroom when I was like 3. And my dad was supposed to be watching it. He fell asleep. So we lived right across the road from my grandma and grandpa.
Okay.
I'm not accepting anything into my heart. I don't have a heart, okay? It is some kind of mechanical device.
Yeah, we shut those things off. They were really,
Emotions get in the way of a good time, damn it. Fucking hell.
move.
What else did I watch a lot of? Today? That's a good question. The Lion King. I watched Soul.
What's that Elmo?
Oh,
Sesame Street. There we go.
Yeah, I watched
it?
Sesame Street a bit as a kid.
We got the last one just before he abducted this egg.
Barney isn't welcome anywhere in my mind. Unless it involves me beating him up with a baseball bat. I fucking love the Robot Chicken skit though, where Barney is singing the whole "I love you" song, and at the end,
Didn't they light him on fire?
no,
Because wasn't there also another one where they revamped the song?
that was around before we were kids, I think. But he's singing "I love you" to this hooker. Yeah, but I'm not in love with you.
No, I thought there was one where they used the song that they revamped, and they just
I
like
mean,
it was a bunch of the kids singing the song that was revamped, and Barney was making all the stuff happen, like because of what.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Maybe it might be a favorite. No.
I don't know. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Fucking Barney. Not literally, mind you. None of that on my watch. We get... No, we got more shit to gather. Fuck release him. That was very aggressive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking young summer.
Are we missing a gym here?
Yeah, we're missing. I think 23.
Ouch.
And or something.
I think I did the lake.
And or something.
Oh, it's right there, yeah.
Bang!
Bada bing, bada boom. Pow.
Still missing some motherfucker. Barks, you son of a bitch! You damned us both!
Hot damn.
If I were a gem, where would I be? Right there. That's where. That's where. True? I'm gonna be thinking of Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Alright. Get this
There I
fucking
was.
level. We were somewhere on the edge of Barstow. I showed Lynn that movie for the first time last month.
Oh yeah.
I said,
I can't stand that movie.
that movie is fucking amazing. What are you talking about?
It's funny. Like, don't get me wrong, it's funny. But I hate that I don't understand what he's doing.
You're not supposed to.
I know you're not supposed to. I just don't. That's the only thing I don't like is that I just don't understand what's happening.
Did you know it is based off of a book?
Yes, I did.
I own the book. It's somewhere around this apartment. I couldn't tell you where. But yeah, I had to tell her, like, okay, it's not gonna make any fucking sense the first 1 to 5 times you watch it, and you're gonna have to watch it, like, a lot to figure out what the hell's going on here. And I didn't get a guarantee that she would watch it again. Hey, I tried. So I remember the first time Dylan showed me that movie, I was like, what the fuck did I just watch?
What did I witness?
Yeah, he even told me, like, hey, you're probably not gonna like it the first time you watch it, but you gotta check this out. He said, your Uncle Tim showed your dad that movie.
It's highly possible. That sounds like something
Yeah.
Timmy would have.
And, like, yeah. Dad didn't like it at first. He had the same reaction. He showed me that movie.
He showed Dylan that movie?
Yeah.
Huh.
There were very few movies your parents would not let Dylan watch. Pretty much anything with Tom Green was off limits. Other than that, everything was fair game.
My mom told me I had to cover my eyes if there was a kiss scene.
Yeah. Your mom got pissed when I brought up... Well, I can't say pissed, but... wasn't too thrilled with the time that I brought Chasing Amy over. If you thought your dad
That wasn't
put
even
it
that
in.
bad.
No, I fucking love Chasing Amy. It's one of my favorite movies.
I still don't understand why she would have been mad.
It was probably just too sexual for... Oh, it...
I don't even remember a lot of sex scenes in that one.
No, it was just mainly dialogue, but...
Yeah, but you'd have to get it. And if I haven't watched enough, kissing scenes,
Yeah, no shit.
I'm not gonna get it, no way.
I just think it's funny that, like, you immediately thought your dad put it in. Like,
Well, my dad has a bad habit of doing that, considering,
that's where I saw
my,
Mallrats for the first time.
you remember my,
Yeah. Uncle Fucker.
fucking Walmart.
I want to teach Alistair that song. But...
I have the CD.
Um,
Play it when you have them for a car ride or something.
I'm just gonna show him the fucking movie. I already showed him Beavis and Butthead over Christmas. I was like, alright, we're gonna watch a Christmas special, guys. We are watching Beavis and Butthead. And... like... It was gonna be played no matter what. But... I was going somewhere with this. Give me a second.
Chasing Amy.
Oh yeah. He's like, no, it wasn't me. It was the kids put it in. I'm like, yeah, this is my movie. I brought it over. It's like, I wanted to show everyone. I think I got that movie when I was in 10th grade, so we'd have been like 15 or 16 years old.
Yeah, because I don't think my mom would ever be mad at Matt.
Well, no, I don't think so either, but my dad hadn't even seen the movie before. He was probably thinking, oh, it's just one of those fucking weird movies Nick's watching again. But yeah, no. I remember that vividly. And I don't know why I think it's so entertaining, I just do.
I mean, it is probably
You've
entertaining.
made a wise.
Oh, we're almost done with this level already. Got that stupid fucking minigame where I've got to leave Tweedle dumbass all over.
I think that might be why I left this one for you. 'Cause I don't like that minigame.
Ha! I see how it is. I would have done the same thing. Like, not that I fucking can't stand it. It's not very high up on the mini-games list. Probably F tier.
Yeah, no. I really don't like it. Not to mention, if your dialogue sucks and I hate it, and I have to constantly keep redoing your level, I'm less inclined to want to do so.
Yeah.
Because of the dialogue. But then there's also the fact that, like, there's one with Hunter where he nags you and like, oh, you suck! I'm like, fuck you, I'm done.
Hunter's a fucking dick. I do not like Hunter at all. Son of a bitch. Actually, I don't think I like a full health lot of the side characters.
I like I do still like Sheila.
I
think
like her in the original one.
I think her revamp was unnecessary. Or I should say the amount that was redone was unnecessary.
She's more androgynous than the original, I think. But that was cool. Androgyny is fucking awesome. But no, it was 20 whatever fucking 19 maybe? Or 19, something like that sounds about right. We've got to make sure everyone knows.
She's a girl.
Alright, but trying to please the furry community, god damn you.
Well, even them, they don't really put full gender on their.
Oh. I don't know. Hey, it was their fucking game they were developing. By all means, do whatever the fuck you want. I would have done it differently. Ah, waking up from a stony snooze, are
Yeah,
you?
'cause they didn't really change Hunter a whole lot. It's not like they gave Hunter clothes.
I think they just made him more of a big bag. Come on, throw another bomb. No, not that. Crocodile. I've told you the story of how I tricked Grace into thinking crocodiles and alligators are invaded. Oop.
Yep, nope, I remember because I think Haley told me it too.
I remember Haley's facial expression when Grace turned around to ask her that. Like, she's looking back and forth between Grace and I. With just like, yeah, you fucking hit me look on her face. And oh, it was great. Because Grace really didn't want to fucking believe me at first. But when I get hyper enough, I'll fucking sell anything.
Mm-hmm.
Learned that shit from my dad, how to be a salesman.
Yeah.
And talked her into it. Fuck crocodiles and alligators. Not fucking likely.
You want to hear something funny?
Yeah?
So my sister, either she's had this for a while, or she just recently developed it. But she said that she's become kind of a liar when it comes to how movies end, because she likes to spoil them, or she tends to overshare. But she got really sick and tired of oversharing the ending of the movie, so now she kind of lies about it.
Yeah.
So God, I have to try and remember a movie that I don't want to spoil.
I mean,
Have you
personally, I'm fine with spoilers in general.
Have you seen what's that movie called?
Oh, I know that movie. Favorite. Something.
Hold on. Let me see if I can search it because
Alright.
We have the bombs here.
I always forget.
We will be.
I'm horrible with names anyway, but um, what's the actor's name that just played that new Batman? It was the Twilight. It was Edward.
Robert Pattinson.
Yes.
I'm not very good with names either, but
He's,
I just know him as the
he
kid
was
who got killed in Goblet of Fire.
Remember Me. You ever watch that movie, Remember Me?
No, Haley told me about this though.
You need to watch
Yeah.
it. Oh my god. So, I'm not gonna tell you anything because you have to watch it. But it's a movie where, she actually told the truth about the ending. Or, maybe that wasn't the movie. Oh, I'm trying to remember now.
I get it. Remember?
Oh, no. It was a different movie, but, she lied about the ending, and the ending was where specific people get together, or whatever it was, but, what actually happens is that they don't get together, or something like that happens. And she had told her the actual true ending, but her college friends don't believe her. They're like, no, so that means that they don't get together. That's what that means. And she's like, okay, sure. If that's what you believe, if they don't get together, then sure. They're like, yeah, because you lie, Haley. You're a liar. And she's like, okay. So then, I think halfway through the movie they do end up like getting together, and then they're like, oh my god, Haley, you were telling the truth, but in actuality she was lying. So about halfway through the movie, either someone dies or something bad happens, so then it prevents them from getting together or something. So they're just like, oh my god, what? You were actually lying. She's like, yeah, I was lying. And they're like, ah.
Fucking idiots.
Yeah, it was so funny. He was like, yeah, I'm a fucking chronic liar now. And I fucking love it.
We have the bombs.
Oh, I can just see her fucking reveling in that too.
Mm-hmm.
It's bombing.
She said the funniest bit was when they thought that she was finally telling the truth for once. But she wasn't. So she was like, this would be fucking amazing when they find out I was lying.
The fucking idiots, I'm not telling the truth. Oh, shit.
Oh, wow. Slow.
Fuck. Fuck me on this. No! I said, don't you fuck me on this, you blind ass
I
fuck.
want boom again. Big rocks can be kicked, they say. Mushrooms must be stomped.
Yes, big rock can be kicked, much like something else. This is exactly what's going to happen to you if you keep running into this shit, man. Oh, what other fucked up or slightly disturbing topics do we have on the docket? I feel like those produce the best conversation.
That one's fine. You just touch that one. I think it's the one on the path. Yeah.
God damn it! Fuck you, buddy. You son of a fuck.
Yes.
Oh, I was watching a new anime recently
What is it?
called Buddy Daddies.
Sounds like a porno.
It's about these two guys. They semi-live together. One of them owns the apartment. The other one kind of squats.
Just swap.
And
Trying to be a soldier.
one of their missions, to kill someone, they,
Oh, for shit.
I gotta,
Ow! Yes!
they end up coming across this little girl. But, she's like 5 years old. She has come to the area looking for her father. Apparently her mother has sent her, but her mother sent her all by herself.
Buffalo, New York. You wipe her own ass.
I have no idea. No, it dies with talk.
A lot of Big Daddy to me.
And then,
Oh,
but,
Ow! Yes!
he, she goes to the big city looking for her father. I don't think she knows what he looks like. She just knows where he is. Because she is only 5.
their mom sent her by herself?
Yep. He also sent
Ow! Yes!
her with an envelope and pictures proving that, who her father is.
She's gonna get fucking kidnapped.
She does, but it's not a horrible situation. So, she ends up getting to where she needs to be to find her father. And it happens to be where these, two guys who have a mission there, to assassinate someone. So these guys are having to make sure this girl is okay, this little girl is okay, so they don't, accidentally get her killed. And then, they fulfill their job. Struggled, but they fulfilled their job. They end up taking the little girl home with them because, being that they had an assassin job there, it got kind of hectic
One
there.
egg cage remains. Will you now help my brother to free the last? If you clear my
Cat's got your back.
and blow up the egg cage.
Yeah, but
You're covered.
Captive
yeah, they ended up murdering her father. That was who they were there to kill, was her father. So, they ended up, having to deal with this little girl now. Try to figure out what to do with her, because they don't know where... He does some weird turns. Yeah.
Like, is it good? Is it worth watching? Or?
I mean, it gets... There's only, 3 episodes right now. The 3rd episode touched on it getting a bit dark.
Dickhead. How the fuck was I able to do that one so easily? But I was struggling with the other.
The other one was a harder one. Because he
The eggs are all free.
didn't go through as many mushrooms as the other one did.
Bullshit fuckery.
But yeah, no, they touch on a lot of childhood trauma, and there's a whole reason why the girl was sent alone, and her mother didn't go with.
So, on a scale of 1 to 10, like must-watch shit.
I mean, I like it so far. There's only like 3 episodes, so I don't know how good it is, but the only other one I would recommend is the one I've already recommended to you, and that was that vampire one.
Yeah, I've still got to watch that.
That one I think you would really like. But that's only because you really like vampires. Like
Vampires
I do.
are like my favorite fucking paranormal creature thing.
And this is like a whole different, like a different storytelling.
There's more in there? I'm gonna go get the other.
See if it's on the other side. Like,
Hey,
if it's not in the portal, it just, like, past it.
As far as anime goes, like, I'm pretty inconsistent with how frequently I'll watch anime. Like, I like it quite a bit, it's just getting me to watch it is a whole different fucking thing. I do not have a good attention span when it comes to...
Well, what does Spark say? Does he say it's back? Yeah, see? Just past the portal.
But a couple years ago, I had watched season 1 of The Promised Neverland and liked it quite a bit.
I've heard a lot of good things about that one.
Season 1 is really good. I'm a bit indifferent towards season 2 so far. I'm a little over halfway through, I think.
I had a couple of my friends tell me I needed to watch Attack on Titan, and like I did watch a good couple of seasons, and I already knew the basis of the story, so I knew I wasn't really gonna like it. Not because it was bad or anything. Granted, I haven't heard a lot of good things about it from certain people. Like, there's a couple.
I don't like it at all.
About half of my friends like it, and then half of my friends dislike it. But I just don't like. It's a bit too gory for me. Like, I do like some gore, but mine's more of the. I like it dark, but not like.
Follow me, Spyro.
How are
People
you,
getting split apart and blah blah blah.
How are you with like blood for gore?
I can handle that. It's just I don't like the dismembering of like people like in masses. And
You should check out Dead Man Wonderland. The manga is way better. I've got like
I'm pretty sure I watched the anime.
I might have let you borrow it. 'Cause I've got like the whole series on DVDs and I've got all the manga and shit. The anime only tells the first half of the story and it cuts out.
Yeah, because I remember telling you that I liked it. It just it ended weird.
Yeah, no, the manga explains that. Like they cut a character that they kind of needed for the second
the story.
half, but like borrow the manga sometime. Fucking awesome.
You want to do the?
Yeah, you can do it if you want. You can do a normal level if like. I don't care.
I'm going to. Where am I going? Evening Lake.
Yep. I'm almost entirely done with the OG Dragon Ball. It only took me like half a fucking decade, but I've almost done it. And it only took me that long because I took like a 3-year break. And it was sometime during the Red Ribbon Army arc. I had enough when I was a few years younger. I was like, oh my god, this is going on for fucking ever, and I put it down for like 3 years.
To be honest, I really never liked Dragon Ball Z. It was.
Check out Dragon Ball, it's more zombie based.
These eggs can't be worth all this trouble.
The problem I had with them was that I don't like their fight scenes where they're just sitting there screaming at each other. Like, there's like whole episodes where it's just nothing but them screaming, and I'm like, bruh, if you threw a rock, if you just flick the rock hard enough, right here.
See, Dragon Ball isn't entirely like that, especially like the early shit. It is like an adventure comedy.
Like, I'm sure some of it's probably fine.
Plus, Goku's a kid in Dragon Ball, not an adult. And he was so fucking stupid as a kid. Like, he's dumb as an adult, but...
I've seen some clips.
I don't know. Dragon Ball's like one of my favorite quote-unquote classic anime. I like it more than any other fucking iteration of it.
I did try, watching...
Ew,
Pirates?
One Piece.
One Piece.
Ugh.
Chris liked it.
Yeah, I know.
I did try One Piece, but there was so many goddamn episodes.
I think One Piece is boring as shit. I have never liked One Piece ever since I was a kid. I'm not saying it's bad in general. It's bad for me. That's not my shit, but I like Yu Yu Hakusho quite a bit. One of my favorite older anime. We're gonna like talk about one thing I am for fucking ever. Inuyasha I liked a lot as a kid. Now I'm relatively indifferent towards it.
I wanna actually like watch all of that one.
Season 1 is fucking rough. I tried to rewatch that.
I've actually already rewatched like I think 1 and 2. I just have to.
You leave his balls alone, damn it. Ooh,
Fucking died.
no. Spyro, quit being so fucking dramatic.
I can't find the rest of it because there's so many seasons.
Funimation, I think.
I've already looked. They only have the first couple.
Hired it.
I'd have to find it.
Arr. Time to sail the high seas.
And then
Oh. Lesson for everyone. If you are going to do what I just suggested, get yourself a fucking VPN.
I don't even know what that is.
Virtual private network. It is amazing. You gotta pay a subscription. It's fucking worth it. Yeah, you fucking dick. What do you think of Bleach?
I watched some in high school because of Kyrie, or cousin.
You've said it before.
Yeah, well, I just said too. I watched some because of her because she was in love with Ringo,
Yeah.
and then I also know.
Okay.
But I think I tried starting it from the beginning a couple years ago. I remember what episode I was on, but I was enjoying it. They just restarted that too, I think.
Continuation.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I brought it up. I haven't seen the whole series. I watched it a lot as a kid.
Yeah, because Inuyasha also has.
Yeah, that's got the series with the daughter now, I think.
Yep.
I really like the first 3 seasons. When they're going to save Rukia from wolf fighting and that shit. That is cool. I remember I was at my mom for it was the beginning of summer, and I was up later than I've been. I was watching it, on Saturday night because why the fuck wouldn't I? And that came on, and it was fucking fun.
Missed it.
Get it, get it, get it! You got it! Fucking nerd. Where's the ball?
Dead.
The bosses in this one are way easier than Ripto's Rage, I think. I think Ripto's Rage has the most difficult bosses in the trilogy. Like, they're not hard, but
Yeah.
they take the most work. Spyro 1's bosses... Oh, you can do another one
Oh,
if you
okay.
want. That was for a boss. Spyro 1, their bosses were a fucking joke.
Yep, I was trying to remember what they were like. You had the scarecrow with the sheep in it.
Yeah, Toasty.
Yeah,
I
and
do
then-
like his theme, at least.
Yeah, and then you had the
Dr. Shrimp.
the tornado one, who he basically never hits
Oh.
you.
Yeah, that was Jacques, wasn't it? Jacques?
Maybe I don't remember.
Yeah. The boss fucking sucked. No, the tornado one was Blowhard. Jacques was the jester guy.
Mm-hmm. Because he was the one that hopped from platform to
Yeah.
platform. Never even touched you.
The nasty Nork is a fucking pushover.
Mm-hmm. You just chase him.
Yeah.
That's it. You chase him.
Listen to me, Dragon. Spyro, this is serious now. The sorceress is planning a trap for you, and if she catches you, believe me, you don't want to know what she's going to do. Look, I promise to take good care of the rest of the eggs. I mean it. Just take Hunter and go back home before... I can't say it. Just go.
You clearly can say it. You're just speaking perfectly fine. You just don't want to.
You know, for someone who was, like, giving me a heartfelt warning, you can be really aggressive right from the beginning.
You're gonna leave before you get killed, damn it! No, I remember getting to this point when I was just a little kid. Thinking, oh shit, it's really ramping up now.
Right. I'll go.
Which one? Oh, fireworks.
There it is.
Alright, I've got one of 2 levels I'm planning on doing next. Unless you want to do one or the other.
What's up?
So Lost Fleet is what I'm thinking of.
Is that the ship one?
Yep.
Oh.
Or the Bentley one with the Yeti. We get him in this world.
I mean, if you want both, you can have both.
I want one or the other for
Because
sure.
there's the fairy tale one, too.
Yeah, there is. I don't give a fuck. We'll figure it out.
Mhm.
Just to make sure that you're cool with me taking one of those.
You can have both if you want both.
Bentley is my favorite of... No, I like 89 more. My favorite of his companions that we'll get so far.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hello. It's good to see you again, Spyro. That naughty
Shut up
sorceress is
before I
following
toss
the
you into the
Vector
lava, you
plan,
goddamn
and I
brat.
have a secret mission to find him. Handel was supposed to meet me here, but I can't find him anywhere. Maybe you could help.
Probably because you can't eat from strangers.
There's a razor. No, it's like that movie Trick or Treat. There's something in it that's gonna make you get guts out.
I think the only thing I can get about the level is the fact that these ninjas they respawn. So you
Oh.
don't know which ones you've killed.
Yeah, until like you kill the
You have to
ninja
go
boss.
up there, destroy their respawn point,
Yeah.
and because if you don't kill the ones that that give this particular box that you haven't filled to give you coins, then you have to go to figure out which one it is.
Yeah, they keep spitting out. Fucking preposterous, I tell ya.
Pa-pa-pa,
Preposterous.
pa-pa-pa-pa. Phosphorus.
Hmm. Favorite record store in town has posted a new batch of vinyl. That's what I'm doing in my downtime on the stream, looking at vinyl.
You know, for the record, is anyone with one?
What else? Oh!
Oh, we, oh, we, oh.
I don't know. Missed those? Oh, they've got one that I want. Huh. They stocked the hell up on Foo Fighters.
Maybe someone came and dropped it off.
Nah, they're all... They've got the one that I've been looking for half-heartedly recently, though. Their 4th album. I think they've actually got...
You know, I've always
everything up until
wondered why you
recently.
don't display your record.
Too much of a hassle to take down. I don't listen to them.
Well, wouldn't it be... Isn't there a way to, like, put them up? So it's easy to bring them down?
Probably, but I like the stealth method more. It's easier for me. Especially if I've been drinking. Not that I drink a whole hell of a lot anymore, but usually if I'm going to, I'm probably listening to vinyl at the same time. Clearly, I'm not fucking driving anywhere after you drink.
But
Oh,
you should.
I
It looks like you'll have to use this cannon.
don't have a DUI, don't plan
Simply
to get
climb
one.
aboard. As for me,
Yeah.
I just have to.
That's what I've heard.
I mean, we have plenty of family that have.
Yeah, no kidding. What else? I cannot stand My Chemical Romance. Or,
I like them. I wish I would have been able to go to one of their concerts before.
well, they're touring again.
I thought they only did the one concert. Or, like, they're only doing, like... They only did the one concert
Just a
here in
marketing thing.
Like,
Yeah. For fuck's sake, look at Misfit with Danzig. They were never gonna get back together. They got back together for one more show, and now they fucking play shows infrequently, but still frequently enough. I look on Amazon for CDs or records. I have been on one hell of a fucking music kick, let me tell ya. I just told ya. Good.
it was great.
Who the fuck would pay $19.50 for their worst album in a CD format? That is ridiculous. Ridiculous. I don't know, I'm kind of snobby when it comes to what I would pay for music.
I mean, if you think about it, everybody has their standards for certain things. Yours
Right.
is music.
I
Mine's,
guess.
mine's baking.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't know if you were, if I told you, but there was one time where, I think we were making the gas station cookies or whatever the hell it is. I was making them, and we had some older lady that came up and was like, oh, those smell good.
There's laxatives in all of them.
And I think there was one point where I think I said something about them that I don't even remember what it was. Like something about how yeah, they smell all right or something like that. And
It looks like the sorceress.
like, well, I mean, they're baked fresh, so they're probably delicious. I'm like, I wouldn't say that they're baked fresh. They're, I am currently baking them, but I wouldn't say that they're fresh. They're fresh out of the freezer. And, she's like, well, I mean,
Just shooting her down at every fucking possibility, huh?
And I think there was a point where I had mentioned that I can bake better cookies. I can bake fresh cookies at home, so I think I'm good. And she's like, I think the customers was like, nah, they probably, I don't think you could better or bake better. I was like, bitch, I got my grandma's recipe.
That is when you make a bet that it's impossible for them to win. Be like, alright, $100. $100, fucker. Let's go. Like, that is the only time I'll actually gamble it. I know I am going to win. It's like, okay. Well, you being so self-assured is your downfall, and you need to suffer for it. You see what you have done. Like,
You know, I find it funny that I don't think everybody else's, because his is bricked. You know, notice that?
yeah.
His is bricked. Everybody else is just boarded up. They bricked his the fuck up.
Yeah.
So like, this motherfucker, he's crazy. Gotta block him off no matter what.
And then there's this son of a bitch.
I'm gonna do...
Let's see.
I hate that they just disappeared.
Yeah.
Die.
I will when I want to.
I would like to. Can I request delivery?
No, you're busy co-hosting the show, no big
Is
deal.
it delivery or is it DiGiorno?
Well... Fuck. I'm done looking at Final Online. Everything I want costs money. I don't like it.
I don't like capitalism.
Fuck capitalism. No. No, I was looking at some albums that I do want on vinyl. And half a decade ago, a lot of them were repressed. I just wasn't collecting them at the time. I don't have my record players like. And granted, the prices aren't fucking insane right now. Like $75 is still a lot.
That is
Hey, I paid $300 for a record before though.
Jesus.
It was only pressed in 2000 in the US and the UK. Hasn't been repressed
Okay,
ever
so-
since. Probably won't be. And it was going for like $500 or $600 online at the time. But I found it at a record store when I was going for a different album by that same artist that it dropped that day. And I saw it on the wall. I was like, "What's that? Yeah, I'll buy it right now." And it is one of my prized possessions.
They're supposed to have one of those rockets up here, but I don't see it anywhere.
Worst case scenario, we're gonna have to come back to the level anyway.
I will get that goddamn rocket.
No, don't you worry.
I'll get it. It's just gonna be a pain in the ass. Oh, one away. Pew, pew, pew.
Yeah, I don't think that Dare was really an effective program when you were in school.
You know, I don't think it was very effective to begin with, being that, I think we would listen to cops telling us don't do this shit.
What they really should have been warning us about, like, this is how I am with my nephew anyway, or how I will be once he's old enough to actually comprehend this. These older people that'll just approach me, "Hey kid, check this band out. Give them the sickest fucking shit they've ever heard, okay? Like the raddest fucking kid ever." And then they become addicted to music. Hopelessly addicted. Helplessly addicted. And that's all they're buying. More and more music. And
They got me!
they're not even gonna fucking stream it on Spotify or anything, 'cause that doesn't sound as good. And it really doesn't, I swear to God. They're gonna start collecting CDs. And then some asshole is going to buy them a record a vinyl record. And then they're gonna have to get a record player, which can be costly if you want a good one.
Oh, I know. Especially, oh,
I've got a fast one, but and then LPs themselves are fucking overpriced, really, for what you're getting, like $30 an album price. But they'll buy it. They'll be like, oh no, I'll just buy one more, just one more, and then they'll buy that, and then they'll realize everything fucking goes out of print for some goddamn reason so quickly, and then they'll just start buying everything all at once. And that's just fucking heavy when you're moving it too.
I know. Like book.
Yeah, I had like fucking 6 boxes. I had to carry up all these goddamn stairs.
Like, me moving my books up the apartment. Jesus.
Yeah.
I ended up feeling bad because I had my parents, I had my parents holding me. But I was just like, you know what? I don't really feel like carrying the heaviest bitches all by myself, so I'm gonna make my sickly parents do it.
Yeah. Ah, here. Give those muscles of yours a workout.
And what's sad is that, well, my parents are on the bit of the lazy side, or at least my dad is.
I think that's just the thing.
That's possible. Granted, he was like, all right, whatever, we'll move up as much as we can today, but just go through what you don't need right now, and then we'll move the rest. I'm like, okay, cool.
Probably how
So I
would've
start
done
going
it.
through everything, and I'm like, all the things I don't need are like the light shit. Is the stuff that like, I'm not leaving my books and my movies in the garage that possibly get ruined. No, sir. No, thank you. And there's a couple other things that were like super heavy, but I wasn't gonna risk losing it in the garage or it getting ruined. And it was also heavy.
I'm sure he just fucking loves that.
I mean, he wasn't too happy about having to help me move again.
Get back there.
I probably did.
You have to come back anyway, though, don't you?
For
Or is this
the
not
monkey,
that
yeah.
one? Yeah. No, I just meant like this little part. I don't remember if it's backtrack.
I don't think it's this one.
Somewhere you have to go through the portal. Or
It's the
hey,
monkey
you
one.
missed one. You missed one.
It's the monkey one where you go forward.
No, you still missed it.
What? Where?
Other corner. Just look at. Nope. There.
Oh.
I don't know. Usually I've got too much pride to ask for help while moving. I'm a very prideful person. I've been over this before.
No, my dad's like that too, and he wanted to make sure that I wasn't.
Yeah.
So he's like, make sure you ask for help and shit. Blah blah blah.
See, my parents tried to tell me that too. I kind of just laughed at them like, no, 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 never. Help?
You wanna know what I just realized?
What?
His sister jumped across a whole ass fucking
Thing?
huge crack, like a huge fucking cliff.
I could do that.
Just did that. And I need him to reach an egg up on a slightly, like, just too, like,
Yeah, she could help if she wanted.
oh, no, it was him. It's the brother. The brother is a useless agent.
Because his parents didn't love him enough. And then kind of got left on the side of a road.
I mean,
His sister not wanting to be alone remained with him.
SB has.
Well, I'm assuming that's blue baby.
Maybe that's why.
That's why he looks so deformed, huh? Okay. It's all come together.
Why they're twin.
They're Siamese twins. Siamese twins. So much. I'm so glad you like this level.
I love this one.
This means I don't have to deal with this goddamn frustration. Like, I'm realizing I don't like a lot of these fucking mini games. Let me play Spyro, damn it. I don't want to do all this extra bullshit fuckery. I remember as a little kid, I'd always get really fucking annoyed.
Or, sorry, didn't mean it that way. It's easy for you to get frustrated with these goddamn dragons.
Yeah.
Because you have to,
You gotta tail him, pretty much.
yeah, you do. But then you also have to worry about the other dragon coming up and
Shit.
blowing smoke in your ass.
That's only what they're doing to it. Oh, you've almost got that one dead. Got that piece.
It always is.
Don't you ever fucking die?
Why won't you die?
Fuck, I haven't watched the whole thing.
See, once it gets to here,
That's real.
this is when it's like off.
Yeah, you have to like literally stay on them. Murder 'em. I didn't even do anything. Mind my own business here.
See, where we got a second one.
Real bullshit. Oh,
Right back to where.
gotta fucking hope you get lucky and hit it.
Pretty much. Wait!
What a quad. I don't like the hit detection. That's what's really good.
I just everything on.
Right, the hit detection. Fucking done. You can't catch me. I'm just gonna go in a third. Get him?
Hit him. But he's not dead.
Die, damn it, die. There we go.
I
Suddenly
did it!
yell at
I
him.
did it!
I helped.
Dragonfly or me die.
Oh, that's how life and death works, buddy.
It is. Imagination world!
So like, if I ever get shot or stabbed and I think it's fatal, I should just muster the strength
Flame on.
to tell the paramedic, I need a dragonfly,
Yeah,
and that'll cure me.
probably. Highly
Huh.
possible. I've heard it quite limited.
What do you want, and where do I get some?
Well, I've been told I'm on crack, but,
Well, I do not want to do that.
well, I sit on it.
Uh,
lacking.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well. That's certainly something, huh?
Oh, yes. Quite the Caucasian life I live.
Wait, you're white? When were you gonna tell me this?
I thought you were an albino!
Fuck, what is that, that... Not another movie, or...
That could
epic movie where got that albino girl playing the guitar, and then at the end she's like, "Can somebody please move me? I got stuck out here and I'm sunburnt or something." You did that relatively quickly.
Yeah.
How long it fucking takes me.
He was doing the circles, so it's like, you know what? I'm gonna stop flaming him. Get a little bit ahead of him, and then start flaming. Get ahead of him and flame him. Then you're actually hitting him rather than just missing him. That's how that works.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. God, what movie was that from? Is it First Group?
I think so. Fun fact, I have never watched Kronk in the Groove, and I never will.
I liked it.
I refuse.
I loved Kronk.
I feel like a whole movie based around him would be awful. I think that is the character best in small doses.
Granted, I will say I don't remember. I remember there was. It was kind of.
I don't like most of his.
Yeah, I would say that they don't have a great
Track.
track record for making of the sequels.
Second Rescuers has few redeeming qualities.
Yeah, but the Rescuers itself was already like a good. It was already good. It didn't need that particular child to be a good movie. Like the fact that.
Yeah, that child was like the least interesting thing about that fucking film.
Okay, which one was the first one? Was it the one with the eagle, or was it the one with the girl in the
Girl
swamp?
in the swamp.
Okay.
Eagle is the one that has the wizard too.
Yep. What is it?
Joanne.
No. Yeah, I think it is
Yeah.
Joanne. Funny enough.
I don't. You gonna call the stream for now? It's midnight on 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
I think this is what we did the last we were streaming this game. We got to this world, we're like, we'll split it in two. It'll
Yeah.
be fine. Plus, that'll make for a good final episode,
What is
too.
it? What is it? Just this world and one more world?
Yeah, pretty much. Then we got Midnight
Yeah.
Mountain or whatever the fuck
Yeah,
it
because
is.
the last world is the one with the queen, and you don't even have to finish all of them to be able to beat the Empress.
Yeah.
You just have to. If you get 100% from the first world to this world.
Yeah, it's pretty much if you just want like the true ending, that you gotta get all the egg shit.
Yeah.
And like that fight is so fucking mean.
Oh, I know. Like, I thought she was be more difficult. The only difficult part is the saucers, the flying saucers that you fly. Those ones have weird controls, and that's about it. Because it's backwards.
So. But thank you everyone for tuning in, for putting up with
Our chaos and our brain farts.
our random bullshit, our disturbing conversation topics. Or maybe they're not disturbing, I don't know.
Maybe
I
they're
don't
mild.
I don't think either of us are disturbed by them, but we're used to this shit. We're desensitized. I might do a stream tomorrow. I haven't quite decided yet. Probably won't do one Sunday. Probably on Monday. But yeah, anyway. Eventually we'll finish this. We'll get back to Alien Isolation. Yeah, 3, Skull Monkeys. All sorts of fucking shit. But until next time, everyone.
Deuces, bye-bye!